countries.
We are following everything the EFF is doing because we are inspired by Julius Malema's leadership. We are inspired by his commitment in order to develop Africa and to bring African together.
The revolution is not a South African, it's an Africa. From Cape to Cairo, we need a United States of Africa with the new leadership. We must do away with this regime government. We must do away with all the puppets of the white monopoly capitalists.
But we are just saying to Basotho, this is the only hope, the last hope for our country to just develop.
And some have already made inroads in the legislatures of their respective nations. EFF Namibia is one such example.
We had a land conference last year, of which we had resolutions that we will expropriate land without compensation. And it's up to the ruling party because this resolution, we thought up to this time around we could have done something. But then now that the EFF Namibia has 2 seats in parliament, we will try to question as to why these resolutions are not put in place.
Some have shared their views on neighboring Zimbabwe's economic challenges.
I think what the EFF has done is similar to what the ANC did in the 1950s when it provided a base for the ideological grounding of people like the late President Robert Mugabe. That then gave rise to the political liberation of Africa. Now, as a continent, Africa now needs to move into the next stage of the total emancipation of Africa through economic liberation.
You are aware that Africa is faced by unprecedented levels of corruption. We believe that these liberation movements have failed young people. Unemployment is high, corruption have reached untold levels. So as the movement based on economic freedom that is inspiring young people across the world, across the continent, we believe that this is an organization that will actually do what young people are expecting their government to do.
The EFF leader in South Africa had this to say about Africa.
Our vision is not these small-minded things you're thinking about. We want to lead Africa. We want a united state of Africa with one currency, with one economy, with one parliament, with one president, with one judiciary, where all member states will be held accountable. We want Africa to be one. This South Africa is just a starting point. And why? Because political freedom came from up there in the north. The economic freedom must come from the south, going up there.
Sophie Mokoena, SABC News, Johannesburg.